I'm Stefan Holt, and this is News 4 Now for Tuesday, November 20th. Welcome. We're going to start with a check of the weather. Tonight will be chilly and clear. We are going to have some sunshine tomorrow, but that Arctic air is going to move in, and it will get downright cold late into the day. Now, a check of the news. 4 people were found dead after a fire at a sprawling home in New Jersey. The fire broke out in Colts Neck around 12:30 this afternoon. Authorities say they found the bodies of 2 adults and 2 children. One of the victims was found outside the home. Prosecutors say that man had a gunshot wound. Authorities say the fire appears to have been set deliberately.
It's important to emphasize that we have no reason to believe that the community is in any danger at this point in time.
We're learning much more about the racketeering charges against rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine. Here's surveillance photos showing the seconds before a shooting at Barclays Center, and more showing 6ix9ine before a robbery in Times Square back in April. Authorities also found this gun and backpack, which they say link him to that robbery. Prosecutors say these images prove that the rapper, whose real name is Daniel Hernandez, is part of the Nine Trey Gang. His arrest, which we first told you about yesterday, came after he was sentenced to probation in a sex crimes case last month. Take a look at this guy. The NYPD says he raped a woman who was walking home after parking her car near Prospect Park over the weekend. Police say he put her in a chokehold, said he had a knife and a gun, and then threatened to kill her. Authorities said he raped her behind a bench, then tossed her in a parked van and tried to do it again. When he couldn't, he stole $10 from her and told her to get out.
Oh man, I'm so sorry for this woman.
And the CDC has a warning for you to stop eating romaine lettuce. The message came out just days before Thanksgiving and includes all types of romaine that you could buy or eat at a restaurant. It comes amid a growing E. coli outbreak that has spread to 11 states and left 13 people sick. One patient suffered a form of kidney failure. And finally, if you think you love the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, you have some serious competition. This is Alex. He's been recreating the parade at his California home for most of his life.
This is the 2017 Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade made by Alexander Kennedy Harris.
So his family decided to surprise him with a trip to New York City for this year's parade. But Santa and Macy's had a little something extra in store for him.
These are the very best seats in the house for the parade.
That's all for News 4 Now. Stick around after this to see how the NYPD is planning to keep the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade safe. I'm Stefan Holt. Thanks for checking in.
This is anything but a stroll through the park.
So guys, how you doing?
Only News 4 was invited to this final dress rehearsal, making sure the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade is safe and secure Thursday.
I consider us like a football team. Like everybody has like a little role.
Leading this huddle of more than a dozen agencies, quarterbacking the security plan and walking the route before one balloon is ever inflated, Chief of Patrol Rodney Harrison.
You get a better idea of exactly what are some of the issues and how do we address it.
The NYPD started working on this year's security plan right after last year's parade wrapped up.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody.
Only News 4 can take you inside One Police Plaza to this tabletop exercise led by Chief Harrison.
How about New York City parks?
From parks to Con Ed, DOT to DOB, the FBI to FDNY, OEM to Macy's. Everyone is here with one purpose, to make sure more than 3 million spectators stay safe.
And how many sanitation trucks are you supplying?
With vehicle attacks across the world, no chances are taken here. The Department of Sanitation has become a major force in the parade security plan. Their trucks lead the way in establishing a lockdown perimeter.
See this one hanging?
Back on the route, from streetlights to tree branches to the wind.
We're constantly looking at those leading up to the parade and throughout the parade, monitoring the winds at 7 various locations down the parade route.
For this New Yorker who grew up watching the parade to now securing the parade.
Who would have thought a kid from Jamaica, Queens would now be out here in Midtown making sure that one of the greatest parades in the country runs appropriately.
And while ESU, counterterrorism, canine, aviation, officers on rooftops and on the streets will be at the ready come parade time, Chief Harrison says you need to be ready as well.
If you do see something that may not look right or may be suspicious, reach out to the cops. We're going to have thousands of cops working. It's a responsibility of everybody. It's a shared responsibility to make sure the event goes as smoothly as possible.
At Central Park, Mark Santia, News 4 New York.